Thank you so much for those 2 very intense days. Thank you very much for coming. It was really, really great spending this time with you. And as always in the closing, I would like to have a very, very little reflection how we are now looking at the situation, how we are now looking at the sales meeting, and how we are now looking at the next steps. As we shared with you, we are stronger than ever. And here I really mean us in that room. I mean everything which we have on hand in terms of brand, in terms of product, in terms of our partnerships, in terms of our collaboration, and in terms of our power in the market. If we look at this a little bit more in, let's say, detail or areas, it's about brand, it's about product, and it's about commercial. And commercial is all of us together. And we have shared with you a lot of content. I cannot repeat all of this, but I think it became very obvious that we worked on all elements, and that with all elements throughout the entire past 2 years until now, we really leveled up very, very strongly. And yeah, I want to have a very, very quick look on you, with you together on all those elements, very high level. I start with brand. We got also challenged from you that we have to sharpen who we want to be as a brand, and especially how we want to bring it to the market in a very simple way. Heinz was challenging us on that just, let's say, 4 or 5 weeks ago. We were sitting over there and had a very good discussion, a very honest discussion. And we said, okay, what is the very clear message? If you have only an elevator pitch, 2 minutes with somebody you meet and you have to discuss about the brand, then it's Swiss Sweat Tech. Very, very simple. And it makes us very unique, and a lot is in that. Swiss is all about premium, is about science-based, it's about the mountains, it's about all those activities which we can do in this beautiful country, and based on that also everywhere around the globe. Sweat, this is, I think, the core DNA of the company. It was always about sweat. It was always about the people who love to sweat. And it was always about tech to support them, to really level them up and to give them the possibility to reach their boldest dreams. And on that brand level, we showed you throughout the past 2 days what we have created in terms of new content, new videos, new pictures, new athletes, new bold stories. On brand level, there is so much to tell. And now we have to bring those stories to the market together. We can do that online, we can do it in the social media, we can do that at events, but we need all of you to really bring it to the hearts of our consumers and to the heads and the hearts of our wholesale customers. When we think about product, you know that we always want to really be innovation and technology leader. And that's since the very beginning. This is why patents are always very important for us. We want to create something very unique and we want to protect it. And also for this season, which is coming now, we have worked throughout the entire collection, and I tried to summarize in the most simple way what those different product families stand for, because this is something I learned from Alberto. Make it easy, make it simple, and give us very clear messages how to translate it to the market. So I did this just before, bear with me, but this is what I have on top of mind when I think about those collections. TerraSkin is the perfect system for cushioning and control. It's socks together with shoes, combining cushioning and control. It's for uneven terrain, the best shoe which you will find on the market. Very simple. Socks. I always believe, first and foremost, we have the best socks on the market. This we know. This we know from many, many, many years, many athletes. But I also believe it's our most easy business. And even ourselves, we really try to forget that. I think Sandro was speaking about it, that we speak internally about the socks, the last and not the first. But it's the most easy business we can do. Also with our dealers, is the most easy business he can do with us. It's all year round, it's stable, it's simple, and it's a great business. Exceed is commercial, is regular fit, and is cycling and running. And what do I mean with commercial? We really believe this collection now we can sell to everybody. We have had in the past price points, especially in summer, which were only starting around 130, 140 euros. The Exceed offers us a complete new entry into the range, starting at 70 and 80 euros. And this opens a new range in terms of consumers, a new range in terms of POS placement, a new range in terms of dealers. And it's still a product which carries the DNA of the brand, which is technical and which is for people with the willingness to sweat. Effector is for your fastest time. I love Effector the most. I always use it for trail running. I will continue to use Effector as really my most favorite product. Give it a try. Is a very special product, but it's the best product if you want to outperform yourself. And then last but not least, for me, Core Fusion is the fusion of performance and style. And we can play around with this style. We can make very cool prints. We can create very nice silhouettes, and still it carries also the performance of the brand with inserts, with sweat zones, which you don't find on the market. The third element is the commercial, and that's the planning. I think here internally we made such a huge step throughout the past weeks, how we want to go into the business, how we want to prepare the season, how we want to discuss with you. And if we manage to have a very good alignment on those elements Stefan showed you before, I think we will have much more speed in terms of going to our dealers, being specific with our dealers, and doing the business with them. So normally I would, I think, end here. I would say we need the willingness to sweat now. Now it's starting. It's just the beginning. It's a marathon. We have maybe now done the first half, maybe not even. A very hard part is now coming. But I don't finish today because I have some topics on top of mind which I still want to share with you. I really think it's now very important that you fully throw yourself in. You have to now go into the lead. We really need you. We can do so little here from the head office in Switzerland. We really need you, and without you we are just nothing. We are really just nothing. We will not face the consumer, we will not face the B2B partner, and we will not be successful. And if I say you need to fully throw yourself in, I realize also throughout the past 2 days, and that's natural, I think you are uncertain with some points. It's not easy. Also outside in the market is not easy. And I'm not sure if all of you are fully off the brakes already. But this we need, otherwise it will not be enough. And for me, I tried to frame it with this. We have to turn the yes but into a yes and. And there are many topics, many examples. We can look at it like this. I just want to give you one example, and Stefan was touching on it. That's the color pink. Yes, it's bold. It's very bold. But I want to show you a picture. This is from my perspective, one of the strongest brands in our area at the moment. It's Dynafit. They launched their athlete collection some weeks ago, and it's in black and pink. When I saw this picture the first time, I thought, fuck those fuckers. I was really angry. I was really angry because it was just like when we finished everything and we thought, oh no, we are too late. But actually now I look at it differently, especially after the discussions with you. I think it's good. It's good that these kind of brands are pushing. They are bigger. They have in the market a stronger voice than we have at the moment in the broader consumer segment. So it's good that they are bold, and it's good that they are pushing into that direction. And it also should give you confidence that yes, the pink is very bold, but That's just the direction to go. And it's a yes and, because you need to look at those things like a tool. It's just the pinnacle of the collection. Huh? It's just the pinnacle of the collection to inject the story, to inject pictures. But the commercial part for sure is all of that which is below. And this is running for many seasons, even for many years. And this will always be like that. And for sure we will push the pink in the picture, because you need to have the pink to sell the black and to sell the blue. And this kind of discussion we can have about prices, this kind of discussion we can have about content, this kind of discussion we can have about nearly everything. So my takeout is, we define what's possible. We together. And I took those two pictures because we have here two stories which are perfectly matching what I want to bring across. Sebastian told us that the weather window which they had was really shit. It was really shit. And many of his competitors, they didn't went out on these days. But it was the biggest waves of the season, and they had prepared everything. They wanted to break the world record. So he went out and he did it. And he did it. And it was really not perfect. Same we heard from Nuria yesterday. I don't know if Nuria is still with us. She's training. It's very good. I asked her afterwards. She told me, I asked her what did she do after the accident with climbing. She said, she told the story that the doctor said she cannot run anymore. And I said, okay, what happened then? And then she said very silently, yeah, for 8 years I couldn't run. 8 years she couldn't run. And after that, she went into the ultra marathon and she did it. And she won UTMB. So I think it's, like always in life, it's a mental game, and it's really on us what we want to create. And so my wish is that we really leverage the unique opportunity which we have. We have that all together, and it's for all of us a business opportunity, and it's also an opportunity for fun, for having really a nice ride, because the most fun is if you have success together. That's always the coolest. And I think 3 points I want to share. It starts with you. This is for me very important. It starts with you. So I ask you to take the lead and to be the best version of X-BIONIC. I have one example. Since I work for the brand, I have many socks in my wardrobe at home. And since I work for X-BIONIC in the morning when I dress up, sometimes I observe I want to dress with other socks, and it feels really wrong. It feels really wrong. Even if it sounds strange, it's a simple example, but it feels wrong. Today I saw still a lot of non-X socks in the room. So my wish is, be the best version of X-BIONIC. Think about us in the morning when you dress up and you want to dress up not with X socks, it should feel wrong. I really like that. Second, Alberto shared this with us. Be aggressive, be in a hurry. I love that. This is exactly the feeling we have. I feel so nervous. I feel restless. I really believe if you think about the summer business, we can double the business with socks. We can double the business with cycling. We can double the business with running. Especially in summer, we are really not yet big. If you look yourself in your numbers which you have in your country, really like looking very concretely what you have in cycling, it's really not big numbers. So think big and be really bold. Be really bold, because this is also a super big business opportunity for you. And we shared with you that in e-com, we already have a very good growth. And we shared this with you because it shows us that the consumer is looking for us on that level. He's looking for us, and we are able to really do this kind of growth with the consumer. And last but not least, I took a sentence from Marion, from the cyclist, which we met before. Ride, run and sweat with passion. I adjusted a little bit. She's riding with passion. We also run and sweat with passion. It's very important for me. It should really be fun. Only if we enjoy it, we will be successful. And we want to do this together. because also together is much more fun if you're on the ride. So please really enjoy it and do it with a winkle and do it with most fun. Okay, we define what's possible, and I believe where we are standing now, looking at our business which we currently have, if we bring everything to life, what we have showed to you, we can only win. It can only move forward. I don't see any other possibility. It can only move forward. In some regions it will take a little bit longer, it will take a little bit less, in others a little bit more, some channels more easy, some segments more easy, some segments harder, but like if you look at it really from 2 steps away, it can only move forward. And this is for me really the perspective which we need to have, and based on that you all need to go back now home and need to think about how to make it happen and how to focus and how to approach your customers in the best possible way. Now I want to close with a very big thank you. Stefan said it so nicely before. I mean, it's really tough out there. And for us here in head office, it's often very comfortable. You can think about PowerPoints, you can think about strategy, you can create the products. You are facing the reality much more often than us. You are facing the consumers and the customers much more often than us. And I know that it's really tough, but that's just the only way we can go. And I really want to thank you very much for your dedication and for your heart, which you bring into that brand, and for everything you do to build our business together. Thank you very much.